Suppose you want to work with a team on a certain project. Now, a team can handle multiple components of a project separately. For example, in case of this floor plan, let's say that a team of designers are working on these blocks or these components like a table, dining table, chair, bed, and all these components, or other designers are drawing the walls and other components. Now, to collaborate their work, you can use XREF and attach all those XREF into a main drawing or a main file. In that way, multiple people can work on a single project and multiple drawings can be attached to a single file, which will be updated in the real time. Now, let me tell you one example of this. Here we have this floor plan, and now I will try to attach one XREF in this drawing. So, a XREF is nothing but a drawing which is saved here. Now, here on my desktop, I have this 73 drawing open. Apart from that, I have got these three drawings. So, dining table, drawing room furniture, and chairs of drawing room. So, these are the three drawings which I am going to attach in the main drawing 73. So let's go to insert, and here on the references panel, click on attach. You'll see that this attach file dialog box will open, and here select the location where your file is present. So I'm selecting desktop, and make sure from file types all files is selected. Now locate the file that you want to attach. Right now I want to attach the dining table. So let's look for that, and here we have this dining table. Click on open, and now you have this attach external references dialog box. Here we have a couple of options. The first one is for scale. Make sure that the scale is set to 1 is to 1 is to 1 for x, y, and z axis. Also, make sure that the rotation is set to 0 degrees. You can also click on this radio button to specify rotation on screen. Here the relative path is selected. Apart from that, we have full path and no path options. So when you select full path, a complete path of the drawing which you are attaching will be saved with this drawing. The difference is when you select full path, the directory of drawing, for example, in this case, C users, desktop, and the file name will be stored if you select full path. But when you select relative path, AutoCAD will only remember the directory where the file is present. For example, in this case, AutoCAD will only remember that the file is present in desktop folder. So you can move this complete folder, and AutoCAD will be able to grab that file again when you select relative path. You can also see this when you click on show details. So now when you click on show details, you'll be able to see here the drawing path. But when you change it to full path, you'll see a complete path will be selected. Let's move on to insertion point, and here we have this insertion point selected to specify on screen. Now when this radio button is checked, you'll be asked or prompted to select insertion point on the screen. Also, we have here block unit as inches and a factor of 1. Now let's hide these details, and let's look at this last panel. Here we have two options, attachment and overlay. We'll look at these two options in a moment, but for now I will select attachment and click on OK. So now here we have on our cursor the new external reference or XREF. Now click at a point to attach it. So here we have this attached reference, and as soon as I attached it, you must have noticed a difference. This external reference is faded, and its brightness is half of the brightness of other blocks and drawing objects. So that's a clear indicator that this one is a XREF. You can change fading of this XREF by expanding this references panel and changing the fading from this XREF fading bar. So right now the fading is set to 77, but by default this fading will be set to 50. You can slide this bar to change the fading, or you can manually enter the value in this box also. So by double clicking, enter the value, press tab, and the value of fading will be changed according to your requirement. Now, since this XREF is attached in our drawing, it doesn't mean that this drawing has this drawing component. The component is still present at its original location, which is dining table. And here we only have an image of that. Now, if you delete the original component, this dining table component, you no longer will be able to see this component here. Another advantage of using an XREF is file size will not be increased. Since this component is not present here, it will not affect the file size of this original 73 drawing.